guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is another self-care Sunday. And today I am featuring the Curls Blueberry Bliss Reparative Hair Mask. This is an intensive reparative deep conditioning hair mask guaranteed to repair damage and enhance growth. Now, I'm just gonna tell y'all right off the bat, I don't know if this enhances growth because I don't believe in stuff like that. That's just how I roll. But this is not going to be a first impression. This is going to be just a highlight, you know, a little bit of a review for you guys so you guys know how much I love this stuff. I showed this in my empties. Yeah, I think I emptied this and I told you guys that I've been using it and loving it. I have this one and I have another backup. So that's what she looks like. Super thick, super rich. Now, I will tell you guys right off the bat, if your hair does not like protein, your hair will not like this. A lot of people that are low porosity tend to have a hard time with protein. It's one of those things for them. If their hair really doesn't need it, it's not going to respond well. I am normal porosity, so there are times when I really do need to have protein in my life, and this is one of the protein treatments that I go to because I find that I get really great results from it. It does still give moisture to my hair, but it does still add a lot of protein. Just for reference, the protein is like right in the middle of the ingredients list. It's hydrolyzed soy protein. So it's right smack dab in the middle. It's not super high, but it's also not super low. You are gonna get a good dose of protein in here. I like to get things that are more so balanced because my hair is normal porosity. So if I go too far on either end, I can have a lot of issues. One of them being buildup and another one of them being extreme dryness. So this hits right in the middle for me, so I get great results with this. So I'm going to talk you through like the first section and then I'll just speed through the rest. I'll just tell you guys what I used for my wash day. Today I co-washed. I'm coming off of 4 days with the She Scented Apricot and Alipe collection, so I didn't feel like I needed to actually shampoo this time. That's how moisturizing those products were. Left my hair feeling great. So I co-washed with the Jane Carter Solution Curl Drench Co-Washing Conditioner, and so far I'm liking that. That was one of the things that I picked up from Marshall's. They actually had a lot of Jane Carter in Marshall's. So I've been testing that out to see how I like it, and I'm really enjoying it. And then I used my main choice Heavenly Halo conditioner. So this is where my hair is at. My hair feels really nice and bouncy, but I do need a little bit of extra strength. Neither one of those products are really good for strengthening the hair, so that's why I am using the Curls Blueberry Bliss today. That's another way to kind of balance out things. If I use reparative products in the shower, I'll use a moisturizing deep conditioner and then vice versa. I try to use products with purpose. But yeah, I will just tell you guys right off the bat that She Scented Apricot and Alipe stuff, it isn't like my absolute go-to favorite, but it is dope. It's one of those things that I've gotten very accustomed to using, very thick gels, and very, I guess not thick, but viscous, custardy products. So it's one of those products that I have to get used to, but I can't knock the results, guys. Like, my hair looked dope. So here's the consistency of the Blueberry Bliss hair mask. It is very, very thick. I will tell you guys, this product is not going to be one to mention necessarily for slip. And I don't necessarily look for slip in deep conditioners. That's why I detangle with a conditioner before I even go in with a deep conditioner. I have tons of really great deep conditioners that don't have that much slip. Typically for me, if it's super thick, it's going to somewhat lack in slip. So y'all can see right off the bat the way it's weighing my curls down. It is most definitely a thick hair mask. Same thing with the Amika. I had amazing results with that hair mask. even though it's like pricey as all get out. But I had great results with that hair mask, even though it was like massively thick. So it's one of those things, like, if it is a super thick product, you just want to be careful, make sure your hair is wet with warm water, and just take your time when you're applying and you'll be fine. But y'all can see my hair is already responding to this, and that is why I love it. Now, I will say for me, this is a deep conditioner that I need to use with heat. If I just let this sit on my hair with no heat, I feel like I don't get all of the benefits of the mask. It does something, but it doesn't do everything that it could. So I always use this with heat. I feel like it works best that way. So I'm just gonna add a little bit extra to my ends. I always add a little bit extra of this to my ends because it's the oldest part of the hair. It's the part of my hair that needs it the most. So you can see this mask is a standout for me because it was one of the few masks that worked for me when I was dealing with my buildup when I was living in my dorm room. During that time, hair masks didn't work for me. My Holy Grail, my TGIN Honey Miracle, couldn't use it, didn't do anything. So many things that I tried, my Garnier Honey Treasures, that didn't work for me. I was buying deep conditioner after deep conditioner trying to get something to work for me. The Eden Body Works deep conditioners didn't work for me at that time. But that was also before they had the Almond and Marshmallow collection out. So that was before that. Nothing worked for my hair. And I was just at a loss. I was honestly in a place where I was going to cut my hair. I was prepared to buzz cut it, honestly. Anyone that knows me knows that I am not afraid of cutting my hair if that's what I have to do. I'm not one of those people that's like insanely obsessed with length over health. I think that's bull. You can have long hair, but your shit got build up and heat damage and all sorts of stuff. I'm just being honest. Like, I transitioned because I was dealing with unhealthy things going on with my hair. So why would I transition to natural and keep doing unhealthy practices? But that was just a tangent. But I remember being in the beauty supply store one day and I just didn't really know what to do. I had things that I wanted to try for the channel and I just felt at a loss. Like, I didn't even want to come on and do my hair because things were that bad, and you guys know I took quite a few hiatuses during that time. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I did. Because I just didn't want to bring my hair on camera. It was just frustrating. And I didn't want to tell you guys that products didn't work when it had nothing to do with the product and everything to do with my hair. So I was in the beauty supply store and I saw this and I was like, my hair was so mushy at the time. I knew that I needed protein. So I bought it anyway, even though it was probably not that smart of an idea to go off on a whim with something this pricey. This will run you about $13, depending on where you buy it. But I just decided, hey, nothing else has worked, so might as well see what happens with this. And this actually worked in conjunction with my apple cider vinegar rinses that I started doing. This really helped my hair. And I will even go as far to say that this transformed my hair. This was part of what brought me back to having normal natural hair. And because of that, I will swear by this. Curls is one of those hit or miss brands for me. There are more things in the collection that I think are okay than I think are amazing. And I do have a lot of products from them now. I've been stalking their sales so that I can bring you some reviews on curls because I want to do more black-owned business highlights. But to be able to do that, I have to actually try the products. There's a lot of curls that I feel like you can kind of take it or leave it. I think it's one of those brands. It works really, really well for some people, and it's just okay for a lot of people. But this right here is something that I will definitely say has really just been a blessing to my hair, and I don't say that about a lot of things, especially protein deep conditioners. A lot of those, I can take it or leave it. A lot of things that are supposed to be like actual hair treatments, I actually don't like the Mild Organics Babasu Oil Mint Deep Conditioner. Couldn't stand it. I only got good results from it one time. The rest of the times that I used it, it just didn't do anything for my hair. That treatment just didn't work for me, and a lot of treatments don't work for me. So for this one to work for me as well as it did, I love it. Now, I have friends that have said that their hair hated this. So this is going to be something, it's kind of like, I feel like all, you know, protein heavy deep conditioners are try at your own risk. Because protein can be very up in the air for people. Some people's hair like loves protein, and there's a lot of people out there that don't know how their hair feels about products. So I know it can be difficult sometimes when you're trying to figure out what your hair likes and what it doesn't. And that's just one of those really annoying things. You just have to keep trying stuff to find out. But yeah, like she's a thickums. Definitely not as thick as the Amika though. The Amika is like a thickness level all on its own. Like, I didn't know hair masks could be that thick. I'm not mad at it though. I said I was gonna speed through this video, but clearly I didn't. It's okay. It's not gonna be a very long video either way. And that's the thing, like, sometimes I feel bad because I know my videos are long, but when I'm doing a first impression on something, and I've told you guys this, I don't completely trust first impressions all the time, because I feel like you can't decide whether you love a product the first time. And that's why I do try to, like, if I do a first impression on something, I like to bring it back up and tell you guys how I feel about it later. Just so y'all know if my feelings change. But those do take longer to film, just because I'm going to tell you guys every single opinion I have from start to finish. I'm not going to leave anything out because I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys. I feel like that's the only way to do it. It really is. It's the only way to do it. And I'm the type of person, if I don't like something, I'm going to give you all the facts and all the tea as to why I don't like it. And I'm not afraid to try something again either. So I just felt the bottom of this jar. That makes me sad. I would say I usually get about 4 uses out of this, which for me is fine because I don't use this every, you know, like once a week. I use this maybe once a month. If that. I use it when I know I need it. A lot of people like to time how they deep condition. That doesn't really work for me. I just have to do it when my hair tells me it needs it. And my hair definitely will tell me. That's one thing too, like, we as naturals need to start listening to our hair, listening to what it's telling us, and just kind of using common sense. Right guys, so that is it. The deep conditioner is completely applied. So I just want to read the claims on this just really quick. This says that this deep penetrating intensive conditioning hair mask guaranteed to prevent breakage, repair damage, and enhance growth. It's formulated with certified organic blueberry extract, aloe leaf juice, and chamomile extract, clinically proven to repair, protect, restore, and grow your curls. This also says, soften, detangle, moisturize, condition, and hydrate your curls while repairing damage, protecting against breakage, and encouraging hair growth. Now, from the research I've done, yes, blueberry extract does all of those things, but I don't think you're really going to see that much of a difference in growth, unless it's going on your scalp or into your body. I do feel like this is great for retention though. So if you are trying to retain your length and you're having a hard time with that moisture protein balance, I think that this really does support retention, not necessarily growth. And I think that's the case for most products. Good products are going to help you retain length, not necessarily grow your hair, but retain the length that you have. And that's usually the problem a lot of us have, is that we're just not retaining our length, our hair is breaking off, and that's where we're seeing the issues. So I do think that this is a good retention solution, not necessarily a growth solution. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sit underneath my hooded dryer, and then I'll come back and I'll show you my final results. Okay guys, so this is my hair with the product rinsed out. So I don't have that super, like, for example, the way my curls looked crazy, like buttery when I did the Royal Honey Mask when she sent it. But I don't know if y'all can tell, but my curls are popping way more now than they were when I actually applied the mask. So this did exactly what it needed to do. I could tell my hair needed more of that bounce. It needed some extra protein just from the regular wear and tear of doing my hair. And that's what this gave me. And that's why I said, like, stuff like that Amika, yeah, it was great and I was really surprised and impressed, but this is at a cheaper price point, a much cheaper price point. And this gives me that strength. It gives me that bounce back. It gives me that curl definition without even having product applied. So for me, I don't always feel like products like that are necessary. I don't feel like you have to spend that much money on products to get quality. So yeah, now you guys can see why I love this baby so much. It is so good. I highly, highly, highly recommend for anyone that is looking for something that is reparative. It does the job. It really does. It does the job. And I am always just consistently impressed with it. So that is my review for this baby right here. Let me know if you have any other questions, any comments. Tell me what you thought about my results. And if you've tried this, how does it work for you? Thank you so much for joining me on this installment of Self-Care Sunday. Of course, if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe. Welcome to the fam. We love having more people here. I love seeing your comments down below, so leave me a comment below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.